Hello, art friends. It's Mrs. Treat here again. Today we are going to do something with just a pencil and paper today. And of course, we will be adding color later on, so please get markers, crayons, whatever materials you want to add color in for later. But we're going to keep it pretty simple. We're going to start with paper and either a pencil. I'm going to work in Sharpie just because you can see it better. But we're going to learn how to make these cactus drawings, sort of a desert drawing, but make it feel a little more three-dimensional. We're going to add sort of a new twist on it. So go ahead and get your materials so we can get started. All right, please have your paper in front of you, either, I guess, tall or wide. Either way, it doesn't really matter which one because the composition really can change. It's fine either way. I want to work in Sharpie, so I am going to start with some smaller cactus towards the bottom of my paper. So coming down, here's about the halfway point. I'm even going farther down than that. I'm going to create some different type of cactus, but kind of the illusion of them being round. So I'm going to start with a smaller oval shape. Do you see how it's just a small oval? Now the key to making it feel more round is I'm going to start at the top of my oval, and I'm going to come around and connect it back to the top again. So it's sort of like a second layer on top of, below it, excuse me, but it connects right at the top. And I'm going to continue to do that. And I'm going to get lower and lower. You can see I added another section or another layer. And it's going to start to feel a little more round. Now, what kind of cactus is this? I have no idea. We're just pretending like it is something really fun. All right, you can add as many layers as you want. I'm going to stop right there, but I'm going to come over here and I'm going to draw another type of cactus, kind of giving it, again, that illusion of round. But this time, I'm going to draw the whole ball or sphere shape, kind of a circular motion. I might stop because I'm going to draw a ground line in later. So I want it to be sitting on a ground, so it will be sort of a flat line here at the bottom. So from that, I am going to come to the top point of my circle, and I'm going to find that mark, and I'm going to follow that same curve and bring that around. You can see it follows that same curve. I'll do the same thing on the other side. Connect to the bottom. I'm going to do another curve. Get slightly smaller, another curve. And then once I get to the point where I can't add anymore, I think I'll just do one right down the middle. So you can see it starts to feel rounded, a rounded out type of curved little character. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put that ground line in because it's going to bug me that it's not sitting on the ground. There we go. This one I'm going to drop it behind it so it's sitting there. All right, so this one looks like it's a little bit farther up on the page. All right, I'm going to draw a large cactus in my background. Now, when we think of a traditional cactus, it's kind of those tall ones with the little arms sticking out on either side. So I'm just going to draw a really tall, skinny cactus. I'm going to keep my thickness about the same. And you can decide if you want your arms to go up or one arm to go down or both arms to go up. You can decide. You are the artist. Looks like he's waving at you. All right. Now, it doesn't look like it's anything dimensional yet. We're going to add some more lines like we did down here. So I'm going to start kind of like I did over here on this sphere. I'm going to start at the top of this one right here, and I'm going to follow that same curved line down. So I'm going to grab my pencil or my Sharpie, and I'm going to follow that curve, keeping those lines parallel, which means they never intersect. They're right next to each other. And I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other side. All right, and I'll continue that again. And the same on the other side. And just like I did over here, once we kind of get to the point where it's a little tight, we'll just draw a straight line. So it kind of brings that little guy to life, doesn't it? We'll do something similar over here, curving out, following the same shape. A little tighter in those skinnier arms. All right. Do the same on the other side. It definitely starts to bring our cactus to life. Looks more dimensional already. All right, I might add some other little guys in here. Not everything needs to be full of lines. There are ones that are just really flat, but they're just like little circles almost stacked on top of one another. But if I don't draw the whole circle, it looks like this one's on the bottom and it works its way up and they just kind of get smaller and smaller. If you want to add a flower on your cactus, I know sometimes they have flowers on top of them. What kind of flower is this? I don't really know. A blooming cactus. Of course, we know cactuses have spikes, so I like to do little tiny V marks to make it look like it's got the little spikes. Not all cactuses are prickly, however. So you can decide how many little marks you want to add, but it does give some nice texture to our more realistic looking drawing. So we'll add some of those. And of course, we're going to add some color in the end to really bring it to life. So you are going to fill in. If you want to add another large cactus in your background, go ahead and finish your drawing of your cactus. And then let's go ahead and add some colors, flowers. Maybe you want to add a little lizard or another little critter or character in there to bring your desert to life. And I cannot wait to see what you come up with.